Hello, peace to the tribe. I am NuDiamonds, and we're going to be doing another star alignment video. Just a breakdown of this energy that I had noticed that is in the astrological chart. So this energy will be occurring Tuesday, July 16th, 2024. It was just a rare alignment that I had noticed, and I was like, wow, I've never seen like the Star of David, just these two triangles in the astrological chart before. So I thought I would do a breakdown on this energy. So this energy will be occurring, like I said, on July 16th. I noticed it will be rising in Leo. So the sun will be rising on this day in Leo, meaning that when the sun was rising, it rose in the constellation of Leo. So Leo is all about healing your heart, minding your passions in action, and setting fire to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish at this time, okay? Now I'm going to be going into my notes because I took a lot of notes. This is just one page, but I'm just going to be briefly going over these so I can make sure I didn't miss anything. But for the most part, this energy will be aligning on the 15th. What kind of got me interested in this energy was I was doing a breakdown, the black hole activation, the Phoenix rising. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I suggest that you do. But I was just kind of breaking down these alignments, and it was just a lot of fire energy, a lot of air energy, a lot of like passion, a lot of Aries energy, and a lot of Aquarius energy. So it led me to the alignments, and I looked at the chart to see when is Uranus going to be conjunct Mars. And when I looked at the chart, I seen that it was forming two triangles, or as people like to call the Star of David, the Seal of Solomon, a Merkaba, an eight-pointed star, whatever you want to call this energy. This is a divine alignment within the stars, okay? It kind of took me back to just like, what does this mean? What could this mean for the collective and going towards the future? We are in the age of Aquarius, so there are going to be a lot of different shifts and changes within the collective in this generation. We are already seeing a lot of different shifts and changes, so I just kind of want to do a breakdown and see what might pop up, okay? So with Mars being conjunct Uranus and Taurus, that is a sense of values. So it's like valuing your unique self. This energy is also in opposition of the moon. So that is having deep emotions or deep passions about your power or your transformation. So a lot of people may be sensitive, extra sensitive at this time, just to energy. I know a lot of people, allergies are kicking their butt. So just being mindful of your environment, being mindful of your energy, and being mindful of what you're consuming and who you're around at this time. And consumption doesn't always mean what you're eating. You consume with your ears, your eyes, your mouth, and your energy, and what you're, surrounding yourself with and in at this time, okay? Also, this could be a sense of like transforming your roots. We are in Cancer season, and Cancer is all about, the mother, the water, the emotions, the roots, the ancestors, that Kali Ma energy. So just really like deep diving into your emotions as well, hidden things, your subconscious at this time. When I think of ancestors, I think of angels, I think of ascended masters. So this could be a time of getting great downloads. I suggest everybody deep dive into meditation, get into your sacred space so that way you can take advantage of this energy at this time. Also, I kept hearing like emotional damage as well. So a lot of different things may come up from the past, whether this may be, trigger warning, trauma from the past, trauma within the family. So you really want to work on cultivating a sense of emotional intelligence when it comes to cognitive dissonance, basically meaning not being so impulsive when your beliefs are challenged or thoughts are challenged or you're triggered. Work on grounding yourself and centering yourself so that way you're not acting on impulse. Meditation helped me out a lot with that. So that way I'm just not acting on impulse. You really want to ground yourself and center yourself and think before you act, okay? Like I said, it was, so with the star that I had seen in the chart, there is a water trine and a air trine. Okay, now the water trine is with, I'm sorry, let me go to my notes. The water trine is with Saturn in Pisces, the moon in Scorpio, and the sun in Cancer. So this may be, a heightened sense of emotions, just like a roller coaster wave of emotions, being very passionate about your emotions and how you feel, and harmonizing that, because trines represent harmony. The Trinity, the mind, the body, the spirit, okay? So balancing your shadow, merging wishes for the future for intellectual growth, okay? And then the air trine was with Jupiter in Gemini, Pluto in Aquarius, and Lilith in Libra. So this is all about, like I said, balancing out that shadow, for wishes in the future and growth. Okay, so this is just really about getting grounded and centered in yourself so you can start to elevate in the right direction for the future. Because when I think of water, like I said, it's all about the water, the foundation, your emotions, also intuition, insight, instincts, just really deep diving into that and honing in on that. But it's like air, you have to balance it out, because air can make waves, can make big waves, if you aren't in control of your emotions and you let your mind kind of govern your emotions instead of you honing in on your heart, grounding that. It can kind of take you for a whirlwind, all right? Or this could uplift you, new things coming in, new gifts, new insight, new visions coming in as well, to just change your mind. These new visions may change your mind for a better future at this time, okay? So it really goes back to the mind and how you're balancing that with your emotions, okay? Because the sun is all about what's being highlighted, and it's in Cancer season. So this may be a time to highlight family, roots, and yourself, nurturing yourself and working on healing yourself at this time, okay? Also, there is a mystic triangle. That's just what they call it in astrology. They call it a mystic triangle, a mystic rectangle. I'm sorry. There's a mystic rectangle in this chart. I looked it up. I was like, what are rectangles? What do rectangles mean? And it popped up mystic rectangle, mystic rectangle, mystic. So when I think of mystics, I think of occult. I think of, that dark energy, and dark energy isn't always bad. You know, when the sun sets, it's dark time. It's just a polarity. So it's kind of like going inside, deep diving within to retrieve knowledge, to retrieve unknown knowledge. That's why I said meditation may be a big thing during this time, because this alignment will be from the 15th to the 18th, 19th, and then it'll be leading up into the full moon, the second full moon. So, but I'll be doing a breakdown on that a little later. I just really wanted to deep dive in on this energy because it just kept coming back into like my vision. It kept coming back into my alignment. Like I would be closing my eyes and I would see the Star of David, or I'll be trying to go to sleep and I would see this star, or I would see the cross, and I'm like, okay, it's a reason why Spirit keeps bringing this up to me. There's something I need to break down. There's something I need to pay attention to. So yeah, I'm going to get back into my notes. So this may be with the Mystic Triangle. Mystic Triangle is all about sextile energy and harmony. So trines and sextiles, okay? Because the short end of the rectangle, that's a sextile, that's a 60 degree, and the long end is the 120 degree, or the trine, okay? Trine, 2 and 1, 3, harmony, mind, body, soul, balance, okay? So I'm just going to run down my notes really quick. And I had the water trine, working on healing your inner child, family trauma, curses and cures, breaking free of your shadow self, your lower self, working on healing, transforming your inner child. Water and air trine combined. Have balance with both the mind and the air. Without air, there's no movement for the water. So be mindful of that. And then just make sure you're always in balance and harmony. Okay. And then making sure that you just stay focused on what it is that you want to pursue in the future. Focus on goals. Okay. Now, when I get back into this Star of David energy, that's all about, you know, divine alignment, divine intervention, divine protection, divine guidance, okay? Because the Star of David was something that was gifted to the people from God, from the Most High, from Yahweh, this benevolent energy, okay? And it was something to help guide the people. On my notes, because July is the 7th month, and 16, 1 plus 6 equals 7. So this literally breaks down to 7-7. And I wrote on my notes, I wrote big God energy. Okay, so this is given just like divine intervention and big God energy. It may be extremely hot during this time. So it's just this sense of energy, this power surge, and just really getting into being one with yourself to align higher in ascension, okay? Because the Star of David is also the same symbol as a Merkaba, the same symbol that are on these flags, whether it be the Morocco flag, the Jewish flag, the Israel flag, whatever flag, it's that same star, okay? The Seal of Solomon, that was that same thing. The radiation sign, that's the same triangles. The double diamond star for light body, going back into the Merkaba. And that's all like a part of ascension, ascending higher, and letting go of things in the past, or healing things so that way you can ascend and take off at this time, okay? That is what that star represents. It represents a connection to the divine, okay? And when you're connected to the divine, you're aligned, which means that you're ascending, you're one, okay? Your heart, a sense of your heart being light and being activated. So this could be a time of great heart activations and clearing of the mind, letting go of that ego to ascend, letting go of these lower vibrations to ascend, okay? That's why I was saying kind of be mindful of what you're consuming at this time. You kind of want to like detox, fast from anything negative, whether that be food, bad habits, just anything that may be lowering your vibe, pay attention to that. And you really want to do things that uplift you at this time, okay? And yeah, that was mainly for the energy that's going to be mainly on the 16th. Like I said, it starts on the 15th and then it works its way into the 16th. Now, I just kept following this energy to see when it starts, when it ends, and what could we do to possibly like integrate this energy the best way possible. And as I was noticing on the chart, the moon, so the moon is really helping guide and govern this star. Okay, so your emotions, because the moon is all about the women, moon is all about your emotions. You know, the moon lifts tides or it brings them down. So that's, you know, the water. So as I was following the moon on the chart, I noticed that it also went into Sagittarius. Now, with that energy, we also already have other planets, other alignments in fire signs. So this also made a fire trine. And I was like, how rare is that we have the Star of David and the next day we still have a star. We have an 8-pointed star. It's not necessarily Star of David, but it shifts. So there may be like a shift in your passions, a shift in your energy, a shift in your heart, a shift in consciousness during this time. Like I said, this will be happening on the 17th through 18th. And what I noticed with this chart was there was a fire point, these red lines going up that shot up into Aquarius. And I thought that was very interesting. So that fixed cross, that releasing of negative things, you know, fire is purification. And it takes me back into the pillar of fire energy. Now, the pillar of fire was theophany. Theophany is a manifestation of God. So seeing God in a physical form, whether that be a cloud, whether it be a star, whether that be synchronicity, symbols, a message. This could come through any form. A child telling you something, hey, tie your shoe before you trip, or just little signs like that. Kind of goes back to the pillar of fire. Now, the pillar of fire is also the form of a cloud. Now, the pillar of fire was something that guided the people back in Egypt when Moses was leading the people out of this negative energy into more a higher sense of consciousness in a guided place that God wanted his people to be in. Okay, so that was a pillar of fire. It would guide them in the day with a cloud, and at night it would be this pillar of fire that led them at night so they could see. Now, it just kind of gave me the sense of just like divine intervention, you know, your angels being here guiding you, God helping you, divine, most high helping you on this journey, on this path. If you feeling like you really can't see or you're lost, I feel like during this time, a lot of things will be heightened. You'll get more clarity. Your crown will be enlightened. You'll start to feel this sense of ascension or releasing things so that you can ascend. Okay. So with this, Mars and Uranus is still conjunct. Okay. And then we have the fire trine. The fire trine is really about emotional intelligence, because the moon is in Sagittarius. So that's emotional. And then Sagittarius is all about intelligence, philosophy, higher knowledge, religion, law, direction, expansion, Jupiter. Okay. And, you know, we have Jupiter in Gemini, and that is that pillar, those two things. So it's like this pillar of fire going through this pillar of fire, this portal to ascension, to take off in a better direction at this time. Okay. Whether that's purifying or just getting aligned or having this fire ignited under you, something will be sparked at this time. that's something that I firmly believe in, because like I said, there's 2 stars during this time. It's Cancer season, it's summer, and then we also have 2 full moons. So it's like double duality, synchronicity. Everything is coming in 2s and doubles, and that gives me a sense of duality, polarity. And when I think of 2 poles, 2 pillars, you know, that's like Gemini, that dualistic nature to transform and go through. Because a portal, you know, you want to go through a portal of ascension, all right, to ascend, to be one with the divine, and be aligned at this time, all right? So whatever that may look like for you. And we did have another mystic rectangle, but this one, it shifts on the 17th and the 18th. Like I said, it's following the moon, so I feel like your emotions will really guide you on this path. Stay aligned with your heart, and what your passions are, but don't react on emotions. If you get upset or if you get angry, really monitor and have emotional intelligence at this time, okay? Healing yourself and inner communication, love language of your inner child as well. So like I said, if you're feeling a little off or feeling a little like, you know, not yourself, get into the things that you did as a child that made you happy. Get into your passions, get into drawing, writing down your emotions, writing down your dreams, writing down things that you want to manifest, painting, writing. For me, I make jewelry, NuDiamonds.net, but I love to create jewelry, and transmute that energy. So if I'm feeling sad or upset or angry, I'll kind of let myself feel that. And then if I feel like I'm soaking or dwelling on it too much, then I'll kind of gather myself and get into creating something, whether that be drawing, writing down how I feel to get that emotion out, or painting or writing or making jewelry, whatever that looks like for you. This could be dancing. This could be going for a walk, exercising, working out. That fire, you know, movement, action. Get into action to transmute that energy if you feel, you know, you may be thrown off at this time, okay? Then balancing your shadow, valuing your unique self, and working on hidden ideas in your imagination. So there may be things that you may have been wanting to work on. They may pop up, or you may start seeing signs of things like, hey, I wanted to do that a couple months ago. I never really got to it. I got too busy. Let me deep dive back on those things. So this could be a sense of returning back to things that you love to do. For me, this was kind of just getting back into research, doing research, and going down rabbit holes for just learning. It's really just a sense of education, how I educate myself. I love teaching myself and learning new things. So for me, it's really, I say it's going down a rabbit hole, but really it's enlightening myself and learning things. So I won't always have to go to others. I can do the research myself, do the work myself, so I know how I got to that answer, and maybe be a helpful hand for someone else in the future, okay? And that kind of goes back into shadow work as well. When you're working on healing yourself and you come across someone, you know, hey, every time I run up this hill, I trip and fall. Well, I know for me, I don't like to run up this hill. I like to walk up the hill. So when I get to the top, I'm not over, you know, working myself. I have a sense of balance and grace. So maybe when you get up this hill, you can have your, you know, have a sense of patience and grace so you won't trip and fall. Okay, they try it out. Okay, it worked for me too. So do what works for you at this time, and follow your heart, okay? Now, again, like I said, 4 days later is the full moon. So I feel like this is gonna, all of this energy will be coming to a head on this full moon. I'll be doing a separate breakdown of that energy later. But yeah, it's gonna really, I feel like this time it's gonna be wild, okay? I don't know why I'm getting a sense of something is gonna change or shift or pop off with this energy, but I'm just really feeling that way when it comes to this alignment. Like my spirit has been calling me to do this video. It was like, no, forget about other things, focus on this. This popped up for a reason, so do your, you know, diligence, do your work, be thorough, and break it down, and it'll all make sense later, or it'll all make sense once it's happening, and you'll be like, oh wow, that's why I'm feeling this way. Or you kind of already prepare yourself. You know, I heard if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay. But yeah, that was pretty much the alignments for this energy. There's just going to be 2 stars, 2 triangles in this alignment, 2 full moons. We have a water and air trine. Then we have a fire and air trine. We have 2 full moons this Cancer season. And Cancer, you know, that is the 2 things. It represents the crab, 2 sides, duality. It is summer. So yeah, I just feel like it's like a whirlwind of things, and there's going to be something ignited within the collective during this time after this release. I feel like there's going to be a release, and then there's going to be something uplifted and ignited in the people. Okay, so that is for that breakdown. I do want to get into some cards because y'all know I love pulling cards just for extra clarity, a sense of divination, and it's just fun. It's just fun for me, just pulling cards. Okay, so I'm going to get into my shamanic healing. I'm going to pull a card from this deck just to see what could we expect from this energy. All right, Spirit, what are some things we should expect from this stars in the alignment in the chart and this pillar of fire energy? What is a message for the collective? Whoa, what is the message for the collective at this time? All right, wow, home just shot out. Home 44. There is that double digit, that synchronicity. Home 4. We are in Cancer season. That is the 4th sign. So I feel like this is a sense of your home, you know, getting grounded in your foundation, healing yourself, nurturing yourself with the moon and the sun here. Okay, so balancing, nurturing. Home is where the heart is. So deep diving into your passions, deep diving into your heart, doing what you love to do, healing yourself, going internal. This gives me a sense of deep diving within yourself and releasing. Okay, feathers, keeping your heart as light as a feather. Releasing and healing with this code here. This kind of looks like a Reiki healing activation symbol. And then the stars, like I said, the stars are aligned. This home, this hut, just having this sense of grounded stability, foundation. Okay, and then 4, nurturing, healing the women, healing your roots, the ancestors, maybe the ancestors, the angels. Okay, it was also giving like a sense of Archangel Michael, because he's like a warrior, the spiritual warrior. And he would come down and help people in the biblical times as well. Also gifted Solomon the seal of Solomon, the ring of Solomon. So it's this sense of angels coming down and helping you on this journey and making sure that you're on the right path when it comes to your purpose. Okay. And then 4 + 4 = 8. 8 is transformation. 8 is power. 8 is the underworld. 8 is sex merging. So there's going to be this merging of power, this merging of healing, this sense of maybe even feeling more one or connected with your ancestors, one and connected with the divine at this time. Because like I said, it's an 8-pointed star as well. So, and I think of stars, planet, the sun, alignments. Okay. So I love this to be the first card. We're in Cancer season and 4 came out. So that is for that. I'm going to pull a card. Let me check at the bottom card. Yeah, honoring your energy. Honoring your energy. So that is That's a big thing. So your energy will be shifted, your energy will be changed at this time. And you just want to make sure that you are honoring yourself. Home is where the heart is. So making sure that you're mindful of your passions and your goals at this time. Okay, so we're going to get into my other oracle deck and see what other messages come out. Wow, home, 4 feathers. Wow, they just shot out purification. What did I say? Releasing. So there would be this sense of releasing with this rain here, this water element, the sense of releasing to be pure, to elevate, to ascend, to be happy. You know, you have to let go of those old things to really receive this new gift. I feel like there's going to be, I'm getting a sense of feeling, you know, the most divine, the most high is here. So this sense of releasing old things so that we can start to ascend and become one with the divine at this time. Okay. Really, purging, okay, sense of grief, a sense of letting go of old baggage, okay, that may be trying to weigh you down, and get into this sense of happiness, get into this sun, happy, childlike nature, okay, because when I think of sunflowers, sunflower, it's the sun. So, and the sun brings joy, the sun brings happiness, the sun brings life and radiant energy to all things. But it's all about your perspective, you know, because sunflowers, they also follow the sun. They're like little solar panels. They absorb the sun with this black, this black center. Okay, so it's all about the center of your heart. This is like rooted in your heart energy, and aligning that and releasing whatever needs to be released so you can start to ascend with the Most High at this time, okay? And whatever that looks like for you at this time. I just love sunflowers. They just bring me like this sense of joy, happiness, peace, power, getting into your power, because the sun, solar plexus. So this sense of stop giving away your power and tap into taking your power back, okay? Speaking your mind, being confident, inner strength, okay? So something will be ignited for sure at this time. Whoa. The way how I'm feeling, you guys. Woo. Yeah. Big divine intervention. I know y'all can see it all in my face. I low-key can't even do the reading. Whoa. It's this sense of divine love, divine activation. I could feel it coming in through my crown and like taking over my body. I could feel it at my feet. My feet are like tingling. So it's this sense of enlightenment, activation, ascension, love, higher heart activations, crown activations, being one with the divine. All right, whatever that looks like for you, whether that's praying, meditating. Ooh, I just felt, ooh-wee. Yeah, your crown. I felt like somebody just tickled me. A sense of your crown being activated, divine communication, insights, gifts, enhance, receiving a gift. So I'm hearing that loudly. So receiving some type of gift after you've released whatever you need to release at this time, okay? And speaking of high, I'm going to get into my higher self deck. Somebody was like, what kind of cards are these? These are from Wise Royalty. She's on Instagram. You can check her out. I love these cards. They are called the 7th dimensional self. They are a sense of your higher self, 7, going back into the alignments with the 7-7, and this being the 7th month. But yeah, this just flew out. I feel like there's going to be test, or like I said, on your path, you will be tested, and time for a lane change, doing what's expected but not what's destined, doing what's socially accepted while ignoring your heart. That's all I keep saying is the heart, the heart, the heart is going back to the heart. So follow your heart, doing what spirit has put on your heart to do, listening to spirit, heeding the call, and going on your path. You know, there's going to be tests on this journey, but there's tests in everything. And I feel like, how far will you know you've come if you don't get tested? Okay, you have to get tested to see how you're doing. You got to get a grade, and that's kind of gonna show you how far you've come, how much you've learned. Kind of going back into the breakdown of this energy. What have I learned? Because it's like, okay, you're doing all of this healing work, healing, and then someone comes along and triggers you. Now you know, okay, do you need to keep working on that, or have you truly healed? Are you operating from ego? Are you operating from anger? Are you operating from your heart? Giving people grace, giving yourself patience, because everyone isn't at the level that you're at, okay? Most of the time it's a test anyway. A test of fate, a test of patience, a test to your heart, all right? Listen to your heart, follow your heart, and it won't steer you wrong. Bottom card is center stage, okay? You got the spotlight. Don't be afraid to shine. It's showtime. The time is now. All eyes are on you. Do what's best. Do what you do best and do it well, okay? So this is the Sun, Mercury, and Venus. So the Sun is in Cancer. Mercury and Venus are in Leo. So there will be this shift. I feel like going into this Leo season, something is going to spark. There's going to be this sense of activation. There's going to be this sense of self-worth, self-knowledge, knowing who you are. And like I said, this pillar of fire, this Star of David, something's going to be shine bright on you. Star shine bright, right? Shine bright like a diamond, right? So something's going to be ignited in you for you to start feeling this passion, this sense of power, getting back into your power and doing what you came here to do and doing it well, okay? That's just the bottom card. I'm gonna peek over at the bottom card for this one because I didn't. Voyage, yeah, journey. So yeah, this is a test of fate while you're on this journey. And it's all about staying true to who you are at this time and not letting outside things govern what you're doing at this time. Just really staying focused and grounded on this mission, because you got your angels with you. The divine got you. We are all star seeds, given a sense of star seeds, and we were planted and rooted here for multiple reasons. However you work your magic, however you work your light, however you shine your light, whatever you're doing to heal yourself, heal others, it all serves a greater purpose, a higher purpose. So don't dim your light for anybody, okay? And I'm saying that to myself as well, because I used to be afraid and would try to blend in and dim my light, but I would feel torn on the inside, like fighting with myself. And I hate feeling like that. I hate feeling like, okay, I don't want to speak up because I know this is going to cause conflict, okay? But now it's like I use discernment, so I know to put myself in the right place at the right time with the right people in the right environment, so I could speak my mind and speak freely without feeling judged or feeling like I'm looked at as crazy. That's another reason why I came to YouTube, so I could just speak freely about what's on my mind and build a soul tribe of like minds, of people who understand, and overstand what I'm talking about without being looked at as crazy, okay? So shine your light, you guys. This is our time to be ourselves. This is the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius is all about being your unique self, okay? You don't want to go into this new shift pretending. You want to be who you are authentically. Open up your heart, and that is going to take you a whole lot further than you pretending and being something that you're not, okay? And I feel like people who are following their heart, they're winning. You can go on any platform and make the most out of it, okay? Age of Aquarius, technology. With this technology, anything is possible. So just believe in yourself, have faith, give yourself patience and grace at this time, all right? Now I'm going to get into my tarot deck and we're going to see what other messages come out. So far, we got home, purification, and test. All right. Spirit, what other messages do you have for us at this time with this alignment? I'm hearing gaining a sense of self-worth, self-love, okay? Knowledge of self. Okay, now I'm going to cut these. First card out. Strength. What number is this? 8? Okay. I love that. So a sense of strength. Strength is all about inward, going within, tapping into that inner knowledge, that inner trust, that inner wisdom, okay? With this 8, with this infinity sign over her crown, like I said, I felt something with my crown being activated, this sense of divine union. That's it. Divine union. Coming in union with the divine. Okay? And the way how you do that is you go within and trust yourself and have this confidence, this inner strength, this inner courage, your power, your inner power. Okay? 8, that goes back into Scorpio. Going back into the alignments. The moon being in Scorpio. This sense of powerful transformation. Ancestors. Okay? I don't know why I keep hearing ancestors. They may be here with you, guiding you at this time. They are here and guiding you. I heard yes. I heard yes so loud. So yes, your ancestors are here. They're proud of you. They're watching you and they're guiding you and they're helping you on this journey. Ancestors, angels, okay, divine intervention. They're all one and the same. They're all synced. Like this infinity sign, and have courage. You may be looking down at this lion like, I don't know, but you need to have inner strength like this person on this card. She got her hand, or he got his hand in the mouth of a lion, and it's nothing to fear. The lion is literally licking her hand, not biting it. She closing their mouth like, hey, you, and the lion just like, okay, all right. So it's the sense of trusting the divine, having this inner strength, knowing who you are and enlightening yourself. Okay, going within, tapping within. 8. Wow. What is the next card? I said the angels. I said the angels, the ancestors, divine, judgment. Okay, judgment. I love this. So rising up from your lower natures. Spirit wants me to break this card down. So rising up out this coffin, they're in coffins and they're coming out. They're heating this archangel. I was talking about archangels. Archangels call with peace and love. This is a symbol of peace, that cross. Wow, that cross is there. That's in alignment as well with this water in the background. There's a tidal wave about to come in, okay? And it's not a physical one. It's a spiritual one. So it's a spiritual awakening, a spiritual calling. I know I'm feeling like I'm getting a sense of new spiritual growth, a new spiritual awakening, a new spiritual path. Or I should say I'm a little more further along in on my journey on this path, because when I first started, I would have never guessed that I would be doing this, but this is all part of the journey. It's all gonna make sense, okay? Spirit is showing me a circle. So it's all gonna make sense when you go around full circle. Right now, we at that 180 degree, okay? And you can't really look back. You can't really go back, All right. It's all about looking forward and heeding the call and going forward with the mission. Okay. This is giving a sense of divine intervention with this 20. Yes. Self-values restarting 2 and 0, because 2 is values, 0 is a restart, a cipher. So resetting those values, resetting just beliefs, refocusing, realigning, having no expectations of anything to receive the most out of everything. Okay. I don't know I don't know, y'all. I'm just speaking. I'm speaking what spirit is telling me to say, but judgment. Okay. This is a sense of the divine coming in. This is divine intervention. That's what I've been saying this whole time. The divine, God, source, most high. The creator is something's going to happen. Okay. And it's going to be very enlightening. Next card. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't make it up. The Star card. Thank you, Spirit. The Star card. What this is, the star alignment. This is the Star of David in the chart with the 8-pointed star, with the 6-pointed star. And the Star card comes out with the Aquarius. This is the Aquarius card. This, you guys, there's going to be some type of wish fulfillment that's going to happen. Okay. Because the star, wishing on the star seeds, some type of message, you will receive some type of message will be answered. Some type of gift will be enhanced. Some type of lesson has been learned, and it's time. And it's time for you to elevate. I'm receiving a download. So it's time for us to elevate. It's time for us to ascend. The people who have been putting in the work, who've been having their feet in their, one foot in their emotions, one foot in grounding, but doing the work. Okay, pouring into themselves, gathering the knowledge and pouring it into the community. Okay, these are 8 stars, 8-pointed stars as well. So that sense of power, that sense of enlightenment, going back into, I'm shook right now, y'all. I cannot believe this card just come out. And then the 17, this energy is on the 17th. So I'm speechless. Spirit, help me gather my words to speak and say to the collective. There will be a sense of change on the 17th. So during the middle of this month, because we are in the middle of this year, so we are literally in the middle. When you look at the astrological chart, Cancer falls right in the middle at the bottom, the physical half of, the 180. So we are at the bottom, we are in the middle, we are at the crossroads of this energy of this year, okay? Because it's already the 7th. It's already the 7th month, you guys. Like, where has the time gone? Where is time going, right? So already in the middle of the month, that we're in the middle of the chart, of the astrological chart. So this is where things are about to take off, okay? All of the work that you've been doing in the past, things are about to take off. And wishes are about to be granted, especially for those who've been planting their ICs. And is that the phoenix there? Yeah. Look at that little bird. That's the phoenix rising. So like I said, this is going to be a very powerful time of transformation, evolution, growth, ascension. Because going back to the Scorpio energy, the phoenix is the evolved form of the Scorpio. And that's when you get out of your ego. That's when you rise higher. That's when you rise above, okay? elevation, ascension. All right, ascension protocol, rise of the phoenix. All right, rise of the star seeds, rise of the conscious, the Christ consciousness, the Merkaba, your vehicle, the chariot, about to take off. All right, next card, union, divine union with yourself, crown, being enlightened, two of cups, fulfillment, synergy, new partnerships, okay, new love, a newfound love for yourself, a newfound love with a partner. Maybe a partner's coming in. Like I said, the angels, the ancestors, the divine. All right, this mythical creature. We got the two again, the pillars. All right, the two people, divine masculine energy coming in to the divine feminine. That's the balance. That's the sun in Cancer. Okay, because this is the masculine, this is the feminine. We're in Cancer season and the sun is in Cancer. He is reaching his hand into the cup. All right, then we got the firebird. We got the lion head with the wings. That's giving a sense of a phoenix rising. I just said the phoenix rising, y'all. So this spirit is divinely guiding everybody at this time who has answered the call. All right. This sense of letting go of your lower natures to ascend with the Most High and being one with that energy. Okay. Your crown is going to be enlightened. They both got crowns on their head. Balancing your mind with your emotions, that passion, that fire and desire, the fire and passions in your heart. Okay. And take off. All right. Keeping your heart as light as a feather so you can ascend. Letting go of those lower natures for emotional fulfillment. I'm shooketh right now. With the 8 again. So 2 of Pentacles. This is all about balancing your foundation, balancing your material wealth for future gain. Okay, with this crown. So something with the crown is going to be illuminated. All of these people have something on their heads. He has this sense of groundedness. She has this 8 over her head. This is a whole angel over their heads. And then the angel got 2 X's over his head. This person has a star over their head. And then these 2 people have crowns on their head. So a sense of enlightenment, divine union, divine intervention. All right. Getting in balance. This is all about balancing that lower and that higher, that masculine with that feminine. So taking a look at your lower nature so you can start to ascend at this time with that 2. Again, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. So balancing your emotions so you can start to get in more balance with your finances. Okay. So that way your finances can start to take off and lift up. All right. It may have been an emotional roller coaster with these boats in the back in the water, an emotional roller coaster. That's what it's given. Up and down, up and down. But right now it's time to get grounded and centered so that way you can start to receive this abundant power from the divine. All right. Take a look at the bottom card. Empress. Big Empress energy. So yeah, a lot of people coming into power, knowing who they are, divine enlightenment, gifts, enhanced, money, abundance, love, power, prosperity, love. I keep hearing like divine love. Look at the stars over her crown. Another thing with the crown and the scepter. Okay. Fertility, abundance, consciousness. This is going to be a great time. Wow, this is going to be such a beautiful time for the collective. A lot of people who have done the healing work, you're going to see miraculous things happen, miracles happen. All right. Yeah, miracles are about to start happening. People are about to just start seeing manifestations of God, manifestations of the Most High. And when these things start happening, just give thanks, pour some libations. And yeah, I'm kind of like speechless right now. I kind of don't have, I'm going to get into my chakra deck and I'm going to pull some cards from here. I'm shooketh right now. Wow. We got strength, judgment, the star, 2 of cups, 2 of pentacles, and the empress. I feel like this is a beautiful spread. We got the star, strength, and the empress, and judgment. How does it get any better than that? I guess we'll see when these alignments pop off. Okay. All right. Let me cut it. Yo. The great central sun, unity, becoming aware of, sorry, y'all can't read backwards. Becoming aware of ideas, consciousness, and existence beyond the known. The great central sun. If you don't know what the great central sun is, that's the center of the universe. The center of the universe is what source is. The Most High, Yahweh, the Creator, God, Allah, whatever you want to call this energy, this is that energy. Getting into alignment. I suggest, if you guys have not watched the Black Hole Awakening, the Phoenix Rising video, please go check that out. But I was talking about the center of the universe, and we are in Sagittarius A. That is where the center of the Milky Way galaxy is at. All right. Sagittarius is all about heading in the right direction, fire, philosophy, religion. But the opposite of that, how to balance that out, is with Gemini, with communication, the pillars, the pillar of fire taking off. So this is going to be a divine manifestation of the seeds that you planted, and the Most High coming in and helping people on their journey, and giving them great confirmation and giving people rewards and gifts, okay, on this path that they've been on, to let them know, you know, you have not been led astray. You've been getting tested. You've been getting a lot of tests, been throwing a lot of tests at you, and you've been passing them. So I'm gonna let my presence be known. So there's gonna be something. I don't know what. You guys gonna have to let me know. But there's gonna be some sense of something that pops off for this energy. I'm trying to see what Spirit wants me to do next. Okay. But yeah, the great central sun, unity, divine union, the divine, the great central sun. So tapping into your power, divine communication, enlightenment, third eye being activated, meditations, prayer, giving thanks, and love operating out of your heart so you can ascend, okay? I'm going to pull one more card from my Earth Warrior deck and see what other messages come out. One more message for the collective, all right? What other messages do you have for the collective, Spirit? This is like such a beautiful spread. Whoa. Oh, I pulled 2. Whoa. Whoa. The 2 cards that I pulled. The white buffalo. Look at this. The white buffalo. I don't know if y'all know about the white buffalo woman. All right. This was like divine intervention. This was literally a theophany. The white buffalo woman. I'm going to read the card. I got to read the card. But this was a sense of divine intervention. This was the first card that came out. So I'm going to read this one. Wow. And it's 44. I didn't even see the number 44. And you guys know 44 is all about divine. We got a lot of fours. And we're in Cancer season. That's the 4th sign. Come on, somebody. 2 and 2. We got another 2. 8s. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's about to pop off, but it's a lot of synchronicity going on. But yeah, your crown being enlightened. Your throat chakra. What did I say? That throat chakra. Communication being activated. And seeing physical manifestations with these feathers here. We got some more feathers that came out on the home card. I got to put these up. Spirits, like, just go ahead and show them the synchronicities between these two. They both the same number, and they both got feathers. All right, so keeping your heart as light as a feather. Ascension, takeoff, phoenix, rising above, healing yourself. All right, hopeful heart. See her sign. That's what it says. White buffalo woman. What was this card? Mayu Soma of the galactic heart. Oh man, should I read this one too? We'll see. But the galactic heart, we're talking about the great central sun. Spirit's like, yes, read it. So it's story time, you guys. Bottom card, power awakening. The power is awakening. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Yeah, so I'm going to read these two. Wow. I'm just like... And then is this almost looks like the same beautiful woman with this rainbow. Rainbow, heart healing activations, divine light, aura, power. Yeah. Something is about to take off. So I'm going to read this white buffalo woman card. $44. Give me a second as I look for the page. White buffalo woman. All right. Have hope, for you are pure of heart. Look, that's the first 5 words. I love it. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I feel like, yeah, this is going to hit the nail on the head right here. Have hope, for you are pure of heart. And white buffalo woman appears as a divine sign of rebirth and harmony. She is the way shower who lives as one with the Great Spirit. She teaches the practices that will free and empower us all. She heralds the birth of the divine upon a new earth. You are held in her heart. You will recognize her beautiful grace of spirit in your own. All right. This oracle signifies hope and reunion after a challenging or dark time. There will be harmony and a coming together in a sacred purpose after putting pain or conflict behind you. A birth of something pure and true shall happen under this auspicious of spirit. Wow. Wow. Okay, now forgive yourself and others and lay claim to the purity and the goodwill that is your heart's true nature. Spiritual blessings is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with the heavens. Complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith, for your prayers are being answered. That kind, oh man, if this already reading the reading. This is reading the reading. Okay? All right. The Seenox people of the Lakota tribe honor White Buffalo Woman as an oracle. She arrives to teach her people how to communicate with Great Spirit and how to perform sacred ceremony to create peace. She is the promise of spiritual rebirth and a manifestation of divine blessings. Y'all know I love a good divine blessing, okay? All right. She augurs peace and abundance, harmony, and the restoration of divine order and grace. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. What I've been saying this whole reading: divine union, divine grace, peace, patience, abundance. Okay, the story of her coming tells the two young men who witnessed her divine radiance. One watched with appropriate awe, while the other simply desired White Buffalo Woman's body and stretched his hand out to touch her. Like that. Ooh, like the card. Come on now, wait a minute. He stretched his hand out to touch her. Woo! Okay. I'm feeling it. All right. Stretched his hand out to touch her. His disrespect cost him his life. Enlightening struck him down. Okay, you don't play with the chosen ones. You don't play with the anointed. You don't play with the children, the star seeds, the light workers. All right. All right. Just as the correct recognition afforded the other man spiritual blessing, White Buffalo Woman invokes the restoration of the sacred. She demands respectfully relationships with others. Whether you like the person or agree with their various worldviews is irrelevant. What did I say about minding those triggers, you guys, and having emotional intelligence? Don't react on impulse, all right? Even if you don't agree with what they're saying, even if they go against your beliefs, that cognitive dissonance, right? All right. She requires that we each assume our rightful place in the community, which means not discounting your talents or trying to take a place by force. Being your authentic self, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. All right. For those of us attempting to awaken higher values and closed hearts. Come on, this is reading like a good book, okay? For those of us attempting to awaken higher values and closed hearts that are unwilling to shift from more self-serving ways, White Buffalo Woman brings a message of divine justice. Wow, going back to that judgment card. Okay, this is not about revenge or a mean-spirited definition of karma and people getting what they deserve. For if one is disconnected enough from the heart to be self-serving, then one is already in a living hell. The divine justice that White Buffalo Woman heralds is the restoration and correcting power of the divine that always finds a way. If the divine needs to use an unlikely candidate to do that, then it will. Spirit is not limited to what we think. Ooh, my heart. I just felt my heart just expand. Open heart activations. Big heart opening activations at this time, you guys. Whoa. Got to take a minute. And when things start to get, when things start to get a little too heavy, you guys, give yourself grace and patience. Breathe, inhale, exhale, ground yourself. All right. All right. Spirit is not limited to what we think is going to work. This is powerful in ways that are beyond human comprehension. It can enact divine law and elect restoration, even when we wonder if it is falling apart before our eyes instead of giving up our fight. Because that's talking about having faith. Having faith in the journey, even if you're being tested and it's dark and you don't know what the outcome is going to look like, all right? We are renewed with optimism and enthusiasm to embrace our journey with the greatest ally working alongside us. Yes, going back to what I was saying about the ancestors, the angels, and the divine being here with you and working with you and guiding you, okay? Divinely guided, divinely protected, all right? We find comfort knowing that Spirit is with us, not doing for us, but neither turning away from us and our needs. We feel a more peaceful trust in the ultimate success of our purpose. For no matter how many twists and turns the path takes, behind and in front, every unexpected obstacle, spirit is present. Wow. Behind every, at first, unwanted advisory through which we develop an important skill or deepen our unconditional resilience and trust in spirit, the divine is there. I got to read that again. Behind every at first unwanted advisory through which we develop an important skill or deepening our unconditional resilience and trust in spirit, the divine is there. For those of us that love the light and labor with great passion and perseverance, we need legitimate signs of hope to help us keep faith in our progress. What was I saying? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I said this is going to be a time where you guys are going to see miracles, magic, synchronicity, symbols, because you've been on this journey and you may be getting a little like, oh, I don't know if I'm on the right path. The divine is about to show you that you're on the right path. You're about to get some type of huge confirmation and manifestation in the physical realm connected to the spiritual. So just pay attention to the signs, you guys. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm literally on cloud 9 right now. It's a divine natural high, divine natural love, divine union, abundance of love for the collective available when you tap into this spirit. Tap into this most high, tap into the creator, tap in with your ancestors, your angels. All right. Woo. Let me finish reading. Okay. For those of us that love the light and labor with great passion and perseverance, we need legitimate signs of hope to help us keep the faith in our progress and trust in the value of our contribution. For the evidence of good work is not always seen straight away. That the spiritual world loves us enough to send us saviors is a testament to just how closely we are held and known in the divine heart. What did I just say, you guys? I could feel like divine love, divine presence. Like, I just recently got baptized, and immediately after I got baptized, I felt this sense of being high, naturally high. And that's how I know like the divine presence is here. The divine presence is just bestowing me with love. And I feel that love right now. I feel that energy right now. So it's going to give this sense of a lot of people are going to have their heart chakras open and their minds open, and they're just going to feel this sense of peace, this sense of love, the sense of happiness, the sense of oneness, the sense of wholeness. All right. I'm going to finish reading. Okay. Seeing straight away that the spiritual world loves us enough to send us saviors is a testament to just how closely we are held and known in the divine heart. These divine beings help us when we are struggling to make the transition into the next stage of our spiritual evolution. Individually and collectively, saviors beings are spiritual midwives and the birthing mothers and protective fathers who are guiding the human collective into spiritual maturity. Message is hitting too hard, y'all. This message is hitting a little too hard. All right, this is a message for somebody out there. Mind, body, spirit, the Father, the Mother, the Son, the Trinity, alignment. Get in divine alignment. This is the time. This is the time a lot of us have been waiting for, and it's something, some divine benevolent energy. I left you a message yesterday. Would you please just text me back when you get any text from me? Confirmation. And I needed you to confirm if if you can make it for today at 2 o'clock. All right, you guys. Spiritual confirmation. All right. White Buffalo Woman brings you the saving grace to progress spiritually and to know in your heart and your soul that you shall see the sacred restored to its rightful place in spiritual harmony between heaven and earth. Healing process. We not done. Because we not done. All right. With one hand on your heart, say aloud. Such is your love, great spirit, that our every human need is anticipated. And in times when we have lost our way, you send us a savior, one who loves us with such passion and purity that they are moved in action on our behalf. May we open our hearts to such saving and grace and truly embrace our ways, bringing the harmony of heaven to earth. Through my own free will and divine grace, so be it. If there are any names of people, including yourself, who need a blessing of hope, healing, and renewal, you can call for special assistance now by saying, I'll call for special assistance of divine dispensation through unconditional love, divine redemption, and mercy for you and all of the beloved names that you have, okay? Your chosen names of people, places, community, groups, and situation caused or creatures that move your heart. So I call for this energy for my family, my friends, myself, and my soul tribe. All right. Then simply place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow your head. If you can imagine a powerful, shining white buffalo within your heart, radiant and kind and rare, signs of true hope, renewal, the divine miracles of healing. Allow yourself to feel touched by the radiance or otherworldly grace and beautiful of this creature in your heart, and the beauty of this creature in your heart. He will fade away softly, spreading his presence as light to all those on your list. If you do not have a list, he will spread his light to the world as a whole. In the world, yes. The world is about to be uplifted. There's going to be something, all right? A love wave that's about to hit this planet, all right? Rest for a moment in the bliss of this blessing. You have completed your healing process. That's exactly what I'm feeling, y'all. It's like a blissful energy, a blissful, abundant energy here. And this energy is about to radiate out to the world, to everyone. All right? Just be open and be ready to receive. I'm going to read this card too, but I feel like the white buffalo woman, whoa, all right. And then we got, like I said, the strength, judgment, the star card, the empress. Wow. The great central sun, tests, purifications, home, balance. Wow. I'm going to read one more card, and it's going to be Mayu 36, Soma of the Galactic Heart. I told y'all it was story time. And then we out of here. All right. Okay. Because I feel like this is the beginning, and then this may be like the next part. All right. So Soma, the Galactic Heart, the divine mother milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. What did I say about this being, we in the Milky Way galaxy? Going back into my other breakdown of my video that I did for the Rising Phoenix and the black hole activation. Come on, somebody down in the comments, let me know if I'm crazy or not. I know I ain't crazy, y'all. I know I ain't crazy. I'll be on point. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, okay? Now let's get into this good read. This is going to be a good read too, all right? Thank you if you're still here with me, all right? The divine mother milk of the galaxy is feeding your soul. An expansion of your horizons, your spiritual purpose, and your sacred responsibilities is taking place. The divine potential within you is awakening at a higher turn of the creative spiral of consciousness. This oracle is a prophecy of ascension and grace. Ah! Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Yes. What did I say, you guys? Something about to take off. Watch. Watch. You're going to either feel it or you don't. This message ain't for everybody. It's for the ones who it resonates with. This is for the, I'm telling you. All right. I'm about to get back into the message. All right. Your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence is in the outer world will be a sense of expanded opportunity, reach, connection, and spiritual experience. This oracle foretells the welcoming of a new phase in life, newborn energy and fertility, whether biologically, creative, or psychologically, are being stimulated. The oracle indicates the discovery, development, and expression of talent, an increasingly public profile which moves you into the spotlight. What did I say, y'all? What did I say, y'all? What did I say? Something about to happen. I don't know what. Just get ready. All right. Okay. Stimulated discovery profile that moves you into the spotlight can help you fulfill your divine life mission, provided that you keep your inner connection to spirit at its highest priority. Get them priorities together. Prioritize. Yes, the oracle speaks of the soul healing around matters of trust, spirit, mother, and abundance. I love it. Spiritual guidance. Mayu star goddess, the Milky Way, was seen clearly in the skies of the ancient Incas. In Western traditions, the Milky Way. I'm like, Spirit said, read both of them. Okay, read them both. We breaking it down today because all of this is connected to the astrological alignments, and it's coming from the Most High. All right. Is reconsidered as a metaphor of nourishment and the milk of the heavens. When she appears as an oracle, this is an omen of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. If you develop your spiritual practices, you shall come to an experience feeling drunk on divine bliss, like a baby in ecstasy of complete fulfillment through the months. Yo, hey, what the have I been saying, y'all? This whole time I'm like, y'all, I feel like high, like, and it hit so hard. I started to feel like I couldn't do the reading. I couldn't finish the reading. I see y'all's hitting too hard. Whoa. Let me finish reading. Because this is a message for me, for the collective, and for people this is resonating with. Tap in, y'all. Do some meditative work and tap in until you feel this divine bliss that you are connected with the Creator and the Most High. Get into your prayer. Go out. Do whatever you need to do to get into the sacred space. Because I'm telling you, this feeling of bliss is beautiful. All right. When we connect with the galactic heart, it is a sign of spiritual advancement. We are growing in such a way that our being becomes ready, willing, and able to take up more spiritual space in the atmosphere. You will express that spiritual growth in your life according to your talents. If you are a thinker, your ideas will become more inspired, expansive, and original. If you are a healer, you will experience the flow of new quality of divine consciousness through your work. If you are a leader, you will experience a feeling of being overshadowed by something truly great, kind, and helpful, whilst at the same time feeling more fearless, bold, and confident to speak your truth and guide those in your care. Wow. Whatever the truth of your soul, whatever the truth of our soul encounters with the galactic heart, we are granted to invoke, expand, and empower it upon the earth. Some interpretations of the Veda of the ancient India see the Milky Way as heavenly soma, the nectar of immortality and the drink of the divine. Soma can feed the soul, but like many foods, heavenly or otherwise, too much at any given time is hard to digest and create more harm than good. More divine light and energy is not always better, at least not when we try to take it in all at once. We need to learn when enough is enough, to detach from the Divine Mother's breast and rest in the contentment of the fulfillment of the present moment. Discernment and being thankful and grateful for what it is that you have, okay? Not wishing for more, being thankful for what you have, all right? To allow ourselves to be spiritually fed, we need to feel trust and to surrender into the divine feminine. We need to know when to latch on and when to detach from the inflow of spiritual energy. Message. That was a message. Okay? Balance. Duality. All right? We need to allow for the mind, body, and soul to adjust to the increased levels of light and spiritual nourishment and to metabolize that for healing growth. If we have difficult issues around trust, support, and nourishment as human beings, it is important to clear those issues through grace so we can receive the heavenly nectar without greed or fear. Digestion and integration allows us to utilize each blessing and become ready for further expansion when it is time to be fed again. But trust that the sacred food of the Divine Mother will be available when needed. We can learn to rest into all that the Galactic Mother will provide for our souls, growing us into the fullness of our spiritual radiance and maturity, one dose of her extraordinary bliss soma at this time. Whoa. All right. Say this aloud with one hand on your heart if possible. I invoke the unconditional love of the galactic heart and give thanks for all that is good, true, and nourishing of my being on all levels through unconditional love. I surrender with forgiveness and blessings any issues to do with mothering or being mothered, whether too much or too little. I release from false guilt, shame, and judgment now. I release the mother figures in my life with forgiveness in my heart, for I no longer wish to hold on to old pain. I acknowledge that I am worthy and deserving of nourishment straight from the sacred milk of the unconditional love from the Galactic Mother. May all mothers receive healing and guidance, blessing and assistance from the Divine Mother of all souls. With trust, I now open myself to receive what is needed for the ecstatic fulfillment of my being through divine grace. With gratitude, so it is. Now it is time to close your eyes and rest for as long as you feel good. Whether you wish to meditate, sleep, or just close and rest your eyes for a time, permit yourself to do that now. You can begin that process by gazing at the image of the card for a moment. Gently focus on the light at the heart center of the galaxy goddess and imagine, feel, visualize, or pretend that you are stepping into the heart light. As you enter the zone into sleep, rest your eyes, or meditate now. When you are ready, ground yourself with some deep cleansing breaths as you emerge from your rest. Love your body a little and ground yourself in the here and now. You have completed the healing process. Powerful. Powerful. This was the white buffalo. This was the first one. And this was the second one. Again, this is the Earth Warriors deck. And we're just going to do a nice little cleansing breath. So 4 for a count. We're going to inhale 4, hold for 4, and release at 4. Okay, so inhale, hold, release. Wow. What a powerful reading. You guys just tap in with the divine, tap in with yourselves. Be grateful, be thankful for the present. The present is a present. And yeah, I hope everybody has a beautiful day out there. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this reading. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys.